It's Rebel Life Boxing. Here with another The Truth series video. Right here, we're going to discuss Teofimo, the Takeover Lopez, and what I foresee in the future for Teofimo Lopez, man. Teofimo Lopez has, done really good at 135. Knocked out Richard Comey, took his belt, beat Vasil Lomachenko, took those straps. He definitely skipped and ran around Devin Haney. And honestly, I think the kid has some issues going on mentally upstairs. I don't think he's there. I think a lot of things going on with his family. I think especially a lot with his so-called wife. How she disrespected him recently at the last fight with Sandor Martin, from all of the allegations of things going on with his wife early on, and the family not liking the wife, and him saying he wanted to kill himself, or stuff like that, and all of the unhinged, weird speeches that he puts on after the Sandor fight, all of the fidgeting thing, the way he fidgets around, the bizarre talk after he fought Kambosos. Saying that he don't want to fight tall fighters ever again after he fought Nakatani. All of those things lead to me to believe that he doesn't really have the heart of a real true champion when you say things like that. Without a doubt, he's tough. He showed that he's tough against Kambosos. When he went to war, got dropped. It happens. But it's pretty evident, man. The outside things he had going on, he let it affect him in the ring. And that's never a good thing in boxing, and he moves up from 135. Now he's at 140 pounds and gets knocked down by somebody that's not really a power puncher. Like, again, it happens. That's why I keep telling people about this power thing. It doesn't always mean anything. Sometimes you're gonna do that's not known for power. He can knock out people that's known for power, or that's just the way it go. But in my honest opinion, all of the weird things he's been doing, all of the strange antics, from the Willy Wonka chocolate bar thing, that was just real strange. Things like that, it shows you he's a little off, man. And if he keeps going down this road, the way he's going to end up being just a gatekeeper at 140 pounds. I don't think his power translates well to this division. He still has decent pop. He doesn't have the pop that he had at 135 at all. He barely got Pedro Campa out of there. He couldn't really hurt Sandor Martin. He was hitting him with some good shots. That should have told you everything right there. So Teofimo Lopez, at this point, he's on the trajectory to becoming a gatekeeper at 140 pounds. And the sad thing about it is he don't have nobody in his corner that's going to really tell him this, so he got a bunch of yes men around him. And I think that's detrimental to his career. He need to get away from a lot of the yes men, let go of that woman. She's a Jezebel. Get rid of her, squash her like a bug, and get her out your life. But he seems like that's not his thing. He took her back or whatever. He seems kind of like, simpish. So, that's his thing. But as far as boxing goes, he's letting everything outside the ring affect what he got going on in the ring. He's bringing all of that bad energy into the ring. And if he keeps fighting like that with all those things on his mind, he's going to get knocked out. And in my opinion, he should stay far away from all of the dangerous fighters at 140. Because if he fights any of those dudes like Gary Antoine Russell, even maybe a Josh Taylor, or definitely if he fights a Ramirez, or a Regis Prograis, they're gonna hurt him. Because if these dudes with less power can drop Teofimo Lopez, what you think that those dudes is gonna do to him? A lot of this he brought on himself. He's a grown man. He knows what he's supposed to do, and what he's got to keep people away from him. But again, when you see him talking on these at these press conferences, or you see him talking after he wins these fights, it's almost like he's trying to overly convince himself about things, and he's failing at it. And that's a sad thing to watch in a way. As much as I don't really like Teofimo Lopez, just watching it, it's like we're watching his self destruction. And I don't see him really being undisputed at 140. I think at 135 pounds was his ceiling, and I think that's the only place he really gonna shine. I'm not sure if he goes back down in weight ever again, but if he stays at 140, all he to me, in my humble opinion, if he don't change his circle, he's gonna become a gatekeeper. That's just my thing. How I feel about Teofimo Lopez. It's your boy Rebel Life. Catch y'all later on the next one. Make sure to sub, all that good stuff. You know what we do on this end, the Rebel way, baby. This is how we get it. Catch y'all later, and I'm off this.